is the big show.
Time for the biggest show coming to town this week, brought to us by the good folks at the Bomb Factory. We have 7 candidates this week. We do this every week at this time so that the P1 doesn't miss out on a big entertainment act rolling through the Metroplex. We'll run through the list and then vote on which we think is the biggest show coming to town. Candidate number 1 is tonight at the Music Factory in Arlington, From Ashes to New.
It's not a day that passes by, the pain is not a mass aside.
Thank you.
Me down to the ground, it's like I crash and down. It's hard to leave your past behind, especially when you're last in line. And half the time it acts like vines and wraps inside my fragile mind. Hiding in play through, it seems the same, and I choose between taking who I used to be and keeping it subordinate. Close to dead and losing me.
Which song is this, Jer?
Through It All.
Through It All made it to number 6 on the mainstream charts, and they had another song come out just a couple of months ago, Crazy, that made it to number 5 on the mainstream charts.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think I've heard this.
From Ashes to New. They're from the Pennsylvania.
Okay. I don't think that's that bad.
You know,
they're
like
it, Gordo?
Sounds like college football return music.
Boy, that's exactly right.
Koko no like this music.
Jeez, for the love of
Yes. Koko joining us for biggest show coming to town.
Great day.
All right, that's candidate number 1. Candidate number 2, biggest show coming to town this week, Wednesday night at Dos Equis Pavilion. It's 30 Seconds to Mars and Walk the Moon.
Gosh, how are they getting away with that guitar line?
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, shut up and dance with me.
This song beats me a little bit.
So whooping.
It's great.
What else?
It's a little too feel-goody.
Koko thinks it overproduced.
Oh, overproduced.
Yeah.
You have that word in your 2,000-word vocabulary?
Yeah. Koko learned that word in lower heaven.
All right, that's Walk the Moon.
Koko wished she went to upper hell rather than lower heaven.
No, you're really confused. I mean,
that is messed up, yo.
It is messed up, yo. All right, there with 30 Seconds to Mars at Dos Equis Pavilion, a twin bill on Wednesday. Candidate 3, biggest show coming to town this week, another twin bill on Wednesday. This at the Verizon Theater in Grand Prairie. It's the B-52s and Culture Club.
Still at it.
Great snare sound there.
They're great. I love the B-52s.
Yeah.
They're like really old.
They're getting
I
up there.
swear that Kate is like in her 70s.
Fred Schneider is 67. Kate Pearson is 70.
Just hit 70.
Damn.
Wow.
How old's that Cindy, whatever her name is?
Cindy Wilson is 61.
She's a great big fat person.
There's
Dude.
it's another one.
No.
There she is.
I always say this every time we play this, but my best friend in high school, he thought they were saying Romitsi Watsu, and he sang it that way. And I kind of turned towards him in the car and I said, "What are you singing?" I said, it's a made-up word, right? B-52s, they're weird.
Romitsi Watsu.
Romitsi Watsu.
Here we go.
Did you ask him what he thought that meant?
He just thought it was a nonsense word because they are a quirky band.
Kind of like Sue Studio or something.
All right. Guess that makes sense.
Still a good song.
So, Culture Club can't really be Culture Club, right?
What do you mean? Because Boy George got arrested?
Is he still in Culture Club?
I would assume so.
I think he is Culture Club, basically.
For some reason, I didn't think he was a part of the band
Well,
anymore.
name one other member.
He was solo this summer.
Hot Dog Harry.
Roy Hay, Mickey Craig, and John Moss. They're three
yeah,
other
that's
members
right.
of Culture Club. So he
right,
came through town solo?
Yeah.
Okay. So is he touring with...
Says here he's still in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
What's his deal these days?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I
What's
haven't
his
seen him.
deal?
Don't you remember there was some weird case in which they found somebody chained up in his house?
Oh, yeah.
Man chained up
Guess
in his
he's-
house, or he was chained up in some guy's house. And then the cops in Milwaukee just let him go.
No, that's Dahmer. Here's the latest news from his personal life. It's 5 years old, but it says, Boy George transferred an 18th century icon of Christ to the Church of Cyprus. The icon, which had adorned his home for 26 years, had been looted from the Church of San Champlampas in the village of New Corio near
What am I listening to
Kyrthia.
right now?
What?
George had originally purchased the icon from a London art dealer 11 years after the Turkish invasion of Cyprus.
I don't know what's happening right now.
From 2009, Boy George sentenced to 15 months in jail for falsely imprisoning a male escort by handcuffing him to a wall and beating him with a metal chain.
Good
But welcome to town. And
God.
Koko want Boy George to do that to Koko.
No,
I do too.
no, Koko, you don't want
Koko
that.
wants to be beaten with metal chain
No, you don't.
That would
while
be
working
great.
as a male escort.
On that note, we move to candidate 4, biggest show coming to town this week. Saturday at the Toyota Music Factory in Irving, it's Paramore and Foster the People.
not familiar with her or them.
Wait,
I
30
know Foster
seconds
the People.
30 Seconds to Mars is Jared Leto's band? Didn't we just have him on?
Oh, yeah,
that's right.
right.
He was promoting that band while he was on our show.
Yeah.
I didn't put two and two together. Yeah, go support the Ticket's own Jared Leto.
Yes. Support it all.
That's right. I think he did tell us they were coming back through town in
Yes, he
July.
did.
Oh, yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Welcome back.
God, we're terrible show hosts to our guests.
I'll show you some material you'll know.
All right, candidate 5, biggest show coming to town this week. Also Saturday night at Lava Cantina in the Colony, Nelly.
All right. Getting hot in her.
So hot in her.
I like the Campo version better.
Oh, gosh. I can't even remember that.
Still holds
How
up.
I get up?
I was like, goodness sake.
And a little bit of. Just a little bit of. Just a little bit of. Yeah! I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam. You know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys. And I'm leaving, leaving.
All right, that's candidate 5. Candidate 6, biggest show coming to town this week, Sunday at the Toyota Music Factory in Irving. It's another twin bill featuring the Violent Femmes and Echo and the Bunnymen.
Wow. Always like this song.
Lips like sugar,
That's a great song.
lips like sugar.
It's a good song to tuck to.
What is that?
Did he tuck to this in the movie?
No,
What song was that?
That was
all the
Goodbye Horses.
Goodbye Horses.
Does Koko like this song?
Koko had no means to talk.
Koko
use false penis.
That's right, Coco's a female. Don't forget, Jer.
Indeed.
Oh,
Well, she ain't a very big fat person.
we need to watch this movie again.
I would. I
When was the last time you revisited Silence of the Lambs to see if it holds up?
20 years ago.
was going to say 10 years ago. I've seen it at some point in the last 5 to 10 years.
Gosh, man, I watch this all the time. I
great movie.
watched this and Seven back like every other night. We just alternate those two.
That's messed up.
It's good. Good for you.
That is messed up, yo.
All right, and finally, candidate number 7, biggest show coming to town this week, Sunday at the Granada, The Fix.
Oh,
Yes,
my
that's
God.
right. I forgot that was this week. They are so great. They still sound really good. I saw them last time they were at the Granada 2 years ago.
Have you found out which Granada bartender's house they're staying at? While
So they're
in town?
staying
You
at a
gotta go
fine
visit them.
hotel when they come here to town.
Fine?
They're doing fine.
They're not doing fine.
They were not
they
at a
are.
fine hotel the last time we knew.
This band betrayed you, Giorgio. Why do you still support them?
Because they're great.
They came up in
Sai
studio
couldn't sing because he had a sore
and they
throat. He had a
gave you a
touch of a
rider
sore
of
throat.
different instruments that you had to provide
And we
them.
got them, and then they couldn't play.
And then they came up here, and you had all their instruments that you had spent a week
Well, it doesn't matter.
compiling.
What do you want to do? An instrumental?
They said,
Sai couldn't
no,
sing.
we don't want to play.
And they wanted a tube of paste, too.
Right.
Yeah, they had to
So
get
they
some
made-
grocery supplies.
They made our promotions guy take them to Walmart where they could buy some
They needed a
toothpaste.
tube of paste. yeah.
That's so beaten down.
Yes.
That's life on the road. They're great. If you want to see good music, go see The Fix.
When
on
Mick Jagger
Sunday.
needs toothpaste on the road, someone gets it for him.
I've
doesn't-
never claimed they're the Rolling Stones.
He's not dropped off at the Walmart.
I've never claimed
Okay.
they had the success of the Rolling Stones. Shut
And
up,
did
Fernando.
you guys go to
I'm
the
not
show?
saying anything. You're getting
Cackling
down
in
on
there,
me.
acting like, oh yeah, they're so beneath
Oh,
me. The
well,
Fix.
excuse
I thought y'all
me.
went to the
let's
show.
vote
and
for an 80-year-old fossil
Junior-
that's playing up in Oklahoma, but
Junior-
the Fix shouldn't even be on the list. Bleh.
Didn't they have a roadie that led them off
God,
stage at some
bitter.
beaten down
Yes.
club with a little flashlight?
It
as
was
if
so
Yeah.
Spinal
Sorry,
Tap.
Fernando. Tony Bennett's not here
this
this
is not
week,
about
so
you
you
and
can't.
Fernando.
Why have you
Can't
got
vote
a
for
war on
fossil
Fernando?
coming to
Man
a beaten
alive.
down venue? But yeah,
Get
let's
him a
laugh at the
tranquilizer.
Fix. Ah, blow it out your butt, Fernando.
God.
God almighty.
We should just vote. Biggest show coming to town this week. Is it?
Koko nervous and afraid.
It should be.
You're a gorilla. You should be fine. Is it candidate number 1 tonight at the Music Factory in Arlington, From Ashes to New? Candidate 2 Wednesday at Dos Equis Pavilion, Walk the Moon and 30 Seconds to Mars. Candidate 3 Wednesday at Verizon, B-52s and Culture Club. Candidate 4 Saturday at the Toyota Music Factory in Irving, Paramore and Foster the People. Candidate 5 Saturday at Lava Cantina, Nelly. Candidate 6 Sunday at the Toyota Music Factory in Irving, Echo and the Bunnymen and Violent Femmes. Or Candidate 7 Sunday at the Granada, The Fix. George.
I vote for the Fix.
Gordo.
I vote for the gayest act on that list.
What does that mean?
Which one do you think it is?
B-52s Culture Club.
No, the Fix.
Okay. Sean.
Don Nelson.
Nelly vote.
Crappy.
Jer.
Hot in here.
All right.
No.
Fernando.
B-52s.
God. It's probably Nelly. These are all really even.
Not really. I mean, a lot of them aren't really relevant anymore.
Many of them are, though. Yeah, I'm going to vote for Nelly. Just to end it. 3 votes to 2 to 1. Biggest show Saturday at Lava Cantina, Nelly.
All right, what's next in the corner?
The death of a great athlete next.